ear blasted everyone that's gonna watch this. So as you can tell, the game looks a bit different. I don't know if it does to you guys, but the graphics are hopefully not like crap now. I have it set on OBS. I'm not sure if it fixed the problem. But as you can tell, the graphics are very realistic now. I mean, you can see the dirt literally on these pylons from when I scratched them. And you can see the dirt on the fences. I don't know if you guys can, but if you have a 1440p screen, you should be able to. Because that's what this should be streaming in. But yeah, it's more vibrant. You can see the reflections off the windows and whatnot now. It just overall better. And check this out. My FPS doesn't eat shit. And I mean, look at the reflection that just came off the steering wheel. You cannot convince me this doesn't look 10 times better now. I mean, it's probably hard to tell if you have a 1080p monitor, but you can see the dirt texture. It might be better while I let that truck warm up. You can probably see it better on here. There's like physical depth to things now. Also, the mirrors are fixed, but as you can tell, some of them are just not displaying anything, and the graphics are like really bad on the mirrors. That's because the mirror stuff in this engine, whatever engine runs this game, apparently is what's causing all the crappy FPS and shit. It's just the game engine. Oh yeah, you guys can probably see it now. All the dirt all over it. I'll show you how I fixed the graphics in a minute, but I don't know if it's gonna fix my GPU problem. Because what happened was, I haven't been streaming because my GPU got struck by fucking lightning. My power strip did not save my PC. Well, it did. It did do its job. But, it's like half-assed running. One of the traces have like literally blown clean off the board. So I have a piece of wire replacing that trace at the moment. Mind you, it's not even soldered onto the board yet. This little playthrough of us probably plowing the field and whatnot is simply gonna be me making sure that my game functions. So, if it suddenly crashes and the stream ends, shit. I guess that sucks. But if not, that's absolutely amazing because I also have a log that's running in the background to hopefully tell me what the problem will be if it does crash this time around. FPS sits around 70 now. You can tell the shadows, how nice those shadows looked. to me, this looks a lot darker. HDR is enabled for me. I go ahead and show you guys. This is how I have done it. All of these up here, if I act, is all this. If you want it to look like this, you'd enable all of these. And this is reshade and whatnot. You can install shaders by just going to here in the Explorer thing. This is really the only game that needs reshade, I'm not gonna lie. But if I open this, you can see my FPS over here in the corner. If I go to it, yeah, it's constantly pegged at like 80, 85. I don't think I'm ever gonna have an issue, but I'm not 100% sure. But you can tell the shadows are fixed. They're soft shadows. I have basically ultra settings maxed out. And if you're wondering what GPU this is, I don't know what to call it anymore because I lost a chunk of my VRAM due to the lightning strike. So it only lets me pull like 9.5 to like 10 gigs of VRAM sometimes. I don't think I'll ever fix that problem. So I just have most of the stuff just set so it never hits that limit. And then I haven't crashed so far. So far I've been good on not crashing. But this is its true testament, to be honest. Because if I crash during this, well, then that's obviously a problem. I'll probably do a actual video so you guys can see how the graphics look to me, because this tire is almost pitch black to me. Well, a very dark black, not pitch black, not like actual shit HDR, but you do need to crank the sharpness up in this game, like, through the roof, just for it to even look good. I'm not even kidding. Once you enable HDR, it is a godsend of the difference in help that it makes. And I'll show you once we get the pressure washer truck over here. I think I left it in here. Yeah, I cleaned this. As you can tell, the graphics are a lot smoother now. And this looks way fucking nicer. It looks a little bit darker to me on my screen than you guys, but I mean, it looks practically the same. Just think of slightly darker colors. Like, these are effectively the same, maybe like a color shaded grade different. But yeah, it runs smooth. I would, honest to God, if you're having issues with whatever GPU that you have, I'd recommend you install Reshade for this game. The Farming Sim 25. I don't know what about it helps, but you need to have frame gen for FS3 turned on. I'll show you my settings. If you don't have that turned on, you'll run into some pretty, very shitty FPS. Yo, the gods are trying to kill me, dude, for telling y'all the secrets. Okay. Here are my settings. If anyone wants to copy them. You need to have Reshade installed for this. Please. Install Reshade, the newest version of it. And then I'll go through my Reshade settings after this. You want brightness here. Frame limit, leave it at 120. Unless you have, like, an absurdly overpowered GPU. Because even without Reshade, I still haven't been able to get anything consistent over 120. Unless I have the last, like, frame gen turned on. But yeah, leave VSync off. That is a huge hindrance in this game. Have most of these set like this, because you don't need to care about high quality models at a far distance, because you're not going to see them at that distance. Your main goal is to physically visualize what's next to you, so you want this as low as you can. You can probably max this out if you want. It probably would make like a minuscule difference unless you're harvesting. I prefer to leave those where they are, but these, I leave this at NSO 8 due to the fact that reshade kind of overrides most of these settings besides this one. I've noticed if I changed it to 16, it doesn't like it, and sometimes it glitches out the graphics in the corner of the screen. I leave that at high, most of these. And this is how I solve the mirror problem. I put them at 5 and everything. I have realistic beacons on. And these are the bottom settings I have. Now, in order for FSR3 to work and fidelity, frame gen to be on, for you to get these exact settings, this resolution scaling 3D has to be at 100%. You cannot turn this above 100, or it will not allow you to turn Fidelity FX on. And I am telling you, it makes a world of difference. Like, a massive jump. So once you have all these settings, and your game probably lags like absolute shit, go to Reshade, enable these settings right here. The U-Fake HDR, Immerse Sharpen, and do them in this order. From what I've been told, it makes a difference if they're not in this order. You can add like unrealistic lens flare, and it patches it like hot to the game. So like if I turn whatever the hell this is on, it basically does it immediately. You can have anamorphic squeeze for whatever the fuck a reason, or whatever, why ever you'd want this. But there's a ton of shit in here you can fuck with. Even, I mean, I'll even show you guys something that's pretty funny in my opinion. Yeah, here you go. You can make it look like you're drunk. I don't know why you would ever want this, but yeah, it's an option. So if you want to try playing while actually drunk and you enable that, congratulations, you can farm sim piss drunk without actually drinking. Okay, the fuel and everything's still fine in this thing. Oh god, this is hard as hell. If you wonder why it's hard for me to wash stuff in the game, it's because you have to hold B in order for, what you call it, the pressure washer to work. And it's kind of difficult when I have to, like, grab half my controller. I don't know why the textures inside the tire are being all weird. That is kind of a downside if the game thinks it's not something that's necessary. Like you see right here, it doesn't really do it to this one, but I look at the clean one, that's all glitchy. It's because it's not in direct sunlight. If I go to this side, it does it a little less. But yeah, unless you have a pretty ridiculous GPU and you have like reshade enabled, you're probably not gonna get any better than the laggy-ass game that this comes from. And that's to say if your GPU wasn't struck by fucking lightning as well. I'm pretty sure having your full GPU capability is something that's necessary. How mine is still working? Fuck if I know. Hopes and dreams. It literally has a wire just smashed into the fucking traces of the board, and then I hot glued it onto it. I'm not even kidding. If I could, like, take a pic and show you guys, I would. It's fucking cursed. I think the only thing I wish you could have with, what is it? The thing I wish you could have turned on while having FSR3 turned on would be this. Anti-aliasing. It gets rid of that weird texture I was just showing you in the tire thing, but if you turn this on, it turns this off. Yeah, see what I mean? That little GPU down there, not the GPU, the little screen, it's all glitchy. It just blocks out anything that isn't necessary. Soft shadows are so nice. I never thought I'd be able to enable them. This thing takes literal seconds to start up. Like, it's slow as hell. Yeah, I also rinsed this off. This looks a lot nicer now. Damn, even to you guys, this is still red when the lights are off, but it is almost black to me. It goes from like a deep red to just vibrant fucking black, almost. How did I get these damn things in here? Oh, because I had the combine harvesters without the head. And I think I did, yeah, that's not... Why did I think that was... FPS like that. God, that is unnaturally specific. Yeah, I guess I'd definitely sacrifice my actual in-game mirrors looking like shit, and maybe some distortion of shadows during movement. I mean, you guys can't see it, but I can. I don't know if it's good. Maybe if I turn my monitor up a bit, like the overdrive shit that it has, maybe that'll make a difference. And no, that actually causes stuttering. Okay, so yeah, this is as best as I'll get it. I'm not mad about it, because I mean, this looks fucking totally fine. I don't think OBS has a type of thing for me to enable where you guys can see the HDR that I'm seeing. I think you actually have to have an HDR display in order to see that. Or I have to record the video and then upload it in fucking 4K. And I currently don't have the storage even remotely close for something like that, so... For me, though, this is almost a neon green. Like, it is definitely John Deere green in the sunlight. And you can tell what I mean by the moment I go into first person, the graphics just jump in improvement. Like, that's what it looks like, and now that's what it looks like. The settings I have are for first person only, preferably, so keep that in mind. Your exterior in third, like this third person's gonna look like dog shit. Most of the time. Depending on what vehicle it is, though, realistically. Like, because, I mean, you can see the tire tracks from far away look a bit better than when they are close up. And then the moment I get out, this looks better than it is right now. And the reason for that is, I'm pretty sure the way it works is... Oh, you also have to be in full screen, not exclusive full screen. If you go to exclusive full screen, you'll crash the fucking game. Yeah, that took me a long time to figure out. Oh yeah, I'm sure my GPU does not like me right now. I mean, look at all them dust particles in 4K. Well, pretty damn close to 4K, if not. I mean, my FPS, yeah, you can see the tearing in the corners of my screen. Yeah, so that's inevitable unless you're in a vehicle. You can see it stops. I don't know, it's something with the fucking sky. I don't know why. If you just care about the overall graphics of the game itself, I don't really see too big of an issue with FSR 3. I mean, compared to FSR 4, it probably looks like shit, but I'm not gonna buy a GPU just based off a variant of FSR. Mind you, it would basically be built for this game. It wouldn't negate the pros and cons of it, basically. And if it crashes, then I have a bigger problem to deal with, and that's kind of when I would be like, okay, fuck it, I think I do have to say screw it and install a whole new GPU. But if I don't crash, or I don't see any errors in the log after I'm done streaming, then it should be fine. Pretty nice for, I mean, minus the whole visual blur that's being added. I don't know if there's anything that can get rid of that FSR causes. Because to you guys, the shadows look really sharply, like, crisp. To me, they have kind of like a blur to them almost. I mean, I'm not gonna complain over some blur. I mean, it's still pretty realistic. If I really wanted to get rid of it, there's probably a setting for it somewhere in fucking that application. I wouldn't doubt it. It might be called dehaze or something. I would. How the fuck am I yawning so much? It's probably what it would be called, is like dehaze. Start doing the other person's field. Let me see if I can find an option that does dehaze it. Maybe... yeah, maybe this does it. Not really. Yeah, see what I mean by some of them can just absolutely demolish your game? I mean, what the fuck is this? That's if you're running like extreme brightness and then you enable this. I don't think there is anything to get rid of that, this weird, like, there's like a haze right here. It's very subtle to me, but it's not something I care about too much. Honestly, that's probably just from it trying to downscale the graphics a bit. I mean, now that I think about it, do I even... I think I have it on balance. No, I have it on quality. Shit. Okay, never mind. So yeah, it's just how not optimized FR3 is, I suppose. I got some Fruit Loops here. And just a little cup. Aw, shit. I was following the same line, though. That's bogus. Slinky snake. Yeah, I got some Fruit Loops I can snack on. Oh, and someone on Reddit also mentioned, like, if you have more monitors for this game, apparently it, like, helps it out, because you don't, like, have to look around a lot. And since the game loads its shaders as you look around, that can also cause you to lag, so I guess having, like, 3 fucking monitors would solve your lag issue as well. It really sucks that a game is such, like, so poorly optimized, yet looks good, but yet runs like shit. And then you run into issues where people with overpowered systems, like mine, other people's, and oh, there goes my stream. It gave me a warning. Okay. I thought it would. Yeah, it gave me like a warning for it. That sucks. It should be fine though. If it crashes, I mean, that's kind of what I'm going for. Snack on my Fruit Loops there. Yeah, we could have our cup of Fruit Loops right there in that cup holder. It'd be so lit. If you hate Fruit Loops, I'm ashamed of you. pretty sure this is where I said I'm gonna have to buy more land. If I wanted to add that one to it. Or if I want to add these to it. And it might be these two here that I add. How much is this? 600 and... How much is this one? I'd totally rather go for this one. I lose out a massive chunk up here for that store. This looks like it has piping or something in it, so I'm a little concerned. Yeah, and for another 600,000. It has a good potential though, so that's good. So that means we now own everything all the way to that direction. Oh yeah, that is absurdly bright. Why is it so bright all of a sudden? Take my word back. Go back. Yeah. Stay at 0.9. Even with an HDR monitor. Hey, that fixed the hazing issue. I mean, not like the artifactal, like, hazing you see right there, but it doesn't look so bright anymore. It doesn't make everything look like fucking neon. I absolutely despise this stupid water thing over here. Oh my god, why is this the one I split the ring on? This is why I hate articulated tractors, by the way. shocked though that AI did this field at least decently, because this field that we have currently is 2 fields conjoined to 1. I really hope this isn't all wet and muddy over here. It didn't say that it was like anything that required water. It just might be real muddy, because I know there's a lot more, like, less clay and whatnot than the field that I had here. Seems to be almost exactly the same. That is supposed to make the field. That's kind of a slight problem. I'm just gonna go ahead and fold this and go pick up that other one. So I wonder if this is just bugged out. I really hope it registered that I did that bit of the field then. That's probably why this thing's lagging. Because now my FPS is totally back to normal. Grab a different fucking tool. The other one should be over here. It seems to be okay right now. I mean, minus the temperatures. I mean, those are a bit high. And that's kind of my case's problem. I have a really small fucking case, mind you. And I have quite a bit of shit stuffed into it, so doesn't really cool the greatest. I mean, I never expected to push this much power just to play a game, so... It's not like I plan to have, like, a Ryzen 7 and shit in here, like... This thing's already overkill as is. Yeah, this is the one that does it. I don't know why the other one was glitched out. I had to go all the way back and get this one. I guess I'm biased on graphics a bit here in this game. Because if I turn FSR completely off, it still looks pretty fine. It's just my FPS gets cut in half. I'll show you the difference once I get to the end of this. It's kind of crazy how big of a difference it makes. Like the mirrors get enabled again, like a whole bunch of stuff gets turned back on when you disable it. And this weird hazing will go away too, and you'll see what I mean. It really depends on your preference. Do you really care about having 80 FPS consistently? Or are you fine with like 40 consistent frames per second? Because I don't get screen tearing at all anymore. I still don't know how to fix the stupid mirror crap. I don't know why it does that. Like where it turns one black and then the other. This is our field now. This absolute Goliath of a property is now our massive field. God, I'm gonna cry when this whole fucking thing is our field, dude. really hope that isn't a road up here that I just saw. Oh shit! I had no idea that this was here. Hey, well at least we can do maintenance on it now. Like if this cable... What the hell is the cable used for? Hold on, now I want to know. What the... Can I not get out of here? Yo. Game, this is bogus. What is that attached to? Just here. What is... Why does it just attach to nothing under there? That's weird. I've never done that. But yeah, this is a problem, because this is our field. Yeah, so is this. I did not expect to have a giant drain there, to be honest with you. I really didn't want to spend money on having to, like, use the, whatchamacallit, the editing tool. So I only have 3.8 million. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Make sure I save the game before I fucking screw my property up here. I gotta get my computer mouse off the screen. Yeah, because this thing's freaking massive. I mean, I guess we could put a water sprayer here. Because I think, if I'm not wrong, these do serve a purpose. At least in this map. I could put that water thing right here. And then have it do a 180 from, like, here to there. I mean, it wouldn't cover my whole field by a long shot, but... I guess I can prefer to do everything manually, because... if I was gonna do that, I'd have to put other ones in, which means I'd have to dig more culverts like this, and... that's not functionally worth it for me. I should probably change the intensity of this. And the size. Yeah, this costs a shitload of money, Jesus. It doesn't look like much, but I mean, that's... we could get like 2 things of death fluid and like a shitload of seeds for like this $10,000 we're probably gonna spend having to do this. Oh my god, I gotta screwed up a lot of stuff doing that just now. Okay, I don't want to fill these in, or I'm gonna have a hell of a nightmare to deal with. I know I want to lower these, though. At least right here, where I raised it up a smidge. am not going to deal with water problems whatsoever. That is not a problem for me to deal with. Okay, yeah, it's just unloading the fancy water terrain. But I lowered here and here since those realistically would be a bit lower than normal. I'm probably going to keep this drive-in spot, though, because eventually we'll probably have full-blown separate fields, but I don't have anywhere near enough money for that yet. I'm going to go to level. Make sure all of this is the exact same height. So far, I'm not seeing any difference in value. Oh, well, right around here I did. So I leveled that. It's just this little spot that's going to be difficult to level when the whole world's a fucking slope. Oh, fuck me. I did not mean to do that. That's probably as good as it's gonna fucking ever look. And then you'll go to soften and just soften the hell out of it. And it'll get rid of all the disgusting bumps. Yeah, this costed me a lot more than I wanted it to. Whoops. So glad that I know how to use this tool now. If it wasn't for this fucking tool, I would have just screwed myself over. And that angle, though, is kind of realistic, I guess. It wouldn't be as abrupt like that. There we go. Just make it a bit nicer, I guess. I spent the money on it already. Might as well tidy up what I can while I'm there. I left this running. God damn it. Effectively a plow and like a cultivator thing, but I don't use it for that purpose. I just use this as a massive plow. It makes life 10 times easier. I just hope that road doesn't have a problem being plowed. It's not. Cool. I guess while we're doing this, I guess I can truly see if it is worth having this on or off. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what the difference is. I mean, I lag a bit more, that's for sure. It still has that weird artifacting in the rims. It's just not as pronounced anymore. How is this thing still wet? There's no way I can play without that turned on. Like, right? Oh, not on the tractor. Oh, fucking hell. Go that way. No, no, no. Other way, other way, other way. Go the other way. What? Are you kidding? This one was held up by fucking hopes and dreams. This one fell on my shit. Wait, what? I could have sworn you fell. Continue falling. How deep is this? Oh my god. You fall in that shit, you're getting your tractor stuck in there. We'll have to come with a trailer or something to come pick these up, and the mulcher for this. That's a pretty long drive for the fucking mulcher, to be honest. It's pretty fucking slow. I mean, so far, I don't know why I had fidelity turned on. I mean, maybe it's when I go back to where all my stuff is and it starts loading all those textures. I feel like that's what's gonna smack me in the face, basically. Okay, I gotta go over here. Yeah, there goes my FPS. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's stuttering. But I mean, the graphics look 10 times better. It's not worth the fucking stuttering, though. Holy crap. That's so bad. Dude, the fact that FSR makes such a massive difference is crazy. Damn, so you can't turn on DLSS frame gen. It's crazy. Target FPS will always be 60. Yeah, and see now my FPS is like totally fine. And it took like 0 hindrance to the game's graphics. It basically turned down the sharpness even though I forced the sharpness up. Why did I spawn in here? I need to go like ages away. There it is. I can't go that way. God damn it. Well, I guess while we chill and have a nice conversation of tree mulchers. Yeah, sure. That's the conversation. That's where it ends. Fucking Christ. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It is definitely the lack of me having 16 gigs of VRAM now, because it's trying to eat like 9 constantly. I mean, I don't blame it. I mean, I'm forcing like a fuckload of textures onto it. But I mean, the game is pretty shittily optimized. I'm not gonna let that down. God damn. Getting messages like crazy. That's so stupid. They can't hold up. That's stupid. He forgot his ID and they're not letting. He banks there for like almost 4 years now, and he forgot his ID and they won't let him get a money order, even though we've done it for like 4 years straight now, every single month. That's fucking ridiculous. He needs to go all the way back out there. We don't have a car, mind you, so that doesn't fucking help at all either. Fam, I wasn't getting close to it. Are you kidding? You were almost there. Bro, I do not need to buy a crane just to get my stupid thing out of a ditch. Oh my god. Out of the fucking hole. Oh my god. Scared the shit out of me for a minute. I thought I was gonna have to buy a fucking like $600,000 fucking crane just to get that stupid thing out of the hole. Okay, cool. He managed to get it. Sorry if this is a bit dulled down of a stream. I'm just trying to make sure I don't need help with anything this pay. Or like I don't need to spend money on something I don't fucking need. If I don't need it, I'm gonna put it towards something else that I do need, like clothing or something. I mean, this is really all I do anyways, but still, I'd rather not get something that's unnecessary at the moment. Now, I know this is stupid, but I might just be able to put that thing on top of here and just carry it back. Took way too much work. I really want to play this game in first person only, so I want to try to get that mainly focused here. But yeah, FSR needs to stay on. I see why people use it now for these types of games. I mean, it made like zero graphical difference whatsoever. I mean, I guess if you wanted to be like an absolute nerd about it, you could find out where another sharpening tool is, because FSR3 removes 3 levels of sharpening as well. Like 3 points of it. So if I turn on, yeah, you can kind of see the slight, I mean, to you guys, that almost looks, that looks kind of shitty. So, I mean, that's on a 1080p screen. But to me, it adds a bit more of like light. Some of these don't actually do anything. Well, besides with that shit. Bloom is terrible. If you turn this shit on, I don't know what's wrong with you. Blooming HDR. On God, I don't know how I feel about this. Why does it make it look realistic? I don't like that. I hate fucking bloom. Why does it actually look good? So this, what you guys are seeing with this enabled, is what I see without it. This makes it a bit too dark on my screen, in my opinion. It definitely makes the colors pop more. I could probably just disable one of my other ones. I mean, how does first person look? Because that's how I want to play the game. Okay, yeah, holy shit. That, I'm not gonna lie, that does look better. I'm gonna add it to active to top, and then I'm gonna go to top and disable my other HDR. I'm gonna shut this off. I don't have gas to waste all day. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think that one bloom setting is the only one I would recommend. And there was just a cockroach that sped across my desk at like Mach 10. You will definitely need to turn up the sharpness with another sharpening tool again, because you lose quite a bit of depth when you turn this HDR on. But to me, this almost looks like I'm using a 4090 Ti. This is pretty close to that level of detail. But, time to break that detail, because I gotta stick this on my tractor to take it back. Hush, children. No one sees any of this. Oh yeah, see, those things even roll. This is fucking stupid. I'm doing this literally just to bring this thing back. Please do not fall off. So this is how you transport your wood chipper thing, guys, your mulcher. Just stick it on top of your cultivator. But yeah, holy shit, I didn't expect... The only issue I had with the game was the brightness and shit, and the color grading. I mean, I still need to work on the color grading, but minus that, it doesn't look bad anymore. Like, at least to me and to your guys' screen. That actually fixed it pretty well. I might just need to remove that clarity option that it has. Because I feel like there's not like enough light in like direct areas right now. Because I mean, it's still dark as hell, and my rims don't look anywhere near yellow. So my concern is that it's like over brightening some things. Oh, you can even see the tires kind of bugging out too at higher speeds. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. Yeah, that thing lost its color, that one didn't. So it's something with that color that's bugged out. So yeah, it's something with the color that this rim is made of that bugs the game out. Here. Yeah, see, I drove it all the way here, guys. See, I don't have anything enabled. Yeah, I mean, this still looks equally as okay. I mean, it is HDR, and it's kind of hard to duplicate. And I mean, this looks like crap compared to how it was, I'm not gonna lie. It does make the game look better, but, I mean, watch. It practically washes that out completely. I don't know why that is. The yellows have always had an issue. You can enable all the HDR, just enable fucking all of it. Oh my god, that looks like shit. Fuck, I don't know which one I had. I know it removed window glare, so if I just stand like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one. But yeah, that I guess you can use if you use it with like a whole bunch of color grading and whatnot. You'll probably be able to get it fast sharpen. I feel like I'm gonna sharpen the game too sharp. Like it's gonna just be like absurdly sharp. Yeah, there goes my refresh. Yeah. It was causing screen tearing. Fisheye? Oh god. But yeah, there is a bunch of shit. I know there's like, I can't find it, but I know there's the one for, what do you call it? Fuck. Forgot what it was. The FX fidelity, the fidelity, it like removes the like crap from it. I feel like that might help add the more like light to it, because the game's fucking dark as hell. At least to me, it's dark as hell. I just hate how fucking what's it called? The FSR adds like darkness to the game. Like, yeah, sure, it makes the blacks look more black, but you're sacrificing your entire screen brightness for it almost. Like, I mean, look at that. I mean, to me, it looks better, because I have an actual HDR screen, but I think it's just over-sharpening it at that point, because it's trying to pop out every little detail, and if you see the tire, it just looks grainy as shit. Oh my god, everything looks grainy as shit on camera to you guys. I did not know that. Holy crap, so first person does look the best. It is a lot darker. I mean, significantly darker on my end. I'm not sure why that is. It wasn't this dark before. Oh yeah, that washes everything out. I don't know how I thought that was good. Oh, because I wasn't in the light. I'm used to parking right here. saved my ass. Why do we have to save the game every, like, 5 minutes? Actually, no, I shouldn't fucking say that. I'm not gonna lie, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, that is what saves, man. The fact that one tick of brightness in a game can tell you the difference between the color of something. Because I cannot see how bright it is on the monitor that's recording OBS. And I have so much shit out of the garages right now. And I'm not even lagging. So I mean, minus graphics being a bit wonk, it's not too bad. I mean, it could be worse. Very worse, I suppose. I mean, I genuinely do not believe that a RX 580 4GB card can run this game. Your graphics are gonna look like FS1. Like Farming Sim 1. I don't even think that's a fucking thing. Like, your game's just gonna look like dog shit. There's no way you can run settings like this on a 4GB RX 580. There's just no way. That's mind-blowing to me if you can, because this game is, like, unoptimized to hell and back. This has to be my favorite tractor, though. Like, I mean, look how big its viewing angle is. Like, it's fucking massive. Like, I can see fucking everything. I can see tomorrow in this tractor, dude. Like, why is every other tractor not like that? Like, fuck, I get in here and it's like 90% roof. The fuck couldn't you have made this a bit taller, John Deere? I could have actually seen a bit better. Mind you, I know a human isn't this fucking tall, but still, like, even if I was shrunk down a bit, if I could somehow do that in this game, you'd still have the issue of not being able to see shit, like, with all the crap that's everywhere. They have something going for them. John Deere, fix that weird crap. Can I fucking close this fucking door? Oh my god, the doors are glitched. Oh, there's our first bug. I can't open fucking doors anymore. I literally cannot open doors. Why the fuck can I not open doors? Out of everything to break, guys, out of everything that could possibly break, the fucking doors decide to not work. But I definitely see what people mean by get another monitor to play it with in parallel, because I won't have to do this all the time. I won't be going like, wee, and then you see all those artifacts. Because if I'm sitting like this, I would effectively have this extra view added on, like right here, to the other monitor, just zoomed in slightly. So it adds almost like 40% more screen. I forgot I can't close doors. Why are my notifs going like crazy? Oh, I just almost dropped the fucking controller. Holy shit, my phones are going off. It's a server I'm in. I thought someone was like dying or something. Like, for example, if I was looking like this, like here, and I looked like that, I'd probably already see that view on the other monitor. That's how I got this fucking thing. I can't close doors, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about that. Where did the semi go? Is it still attached to this? I don't think it is. No, it is. I'm gonna make sure that this functions still. You thought. It's like just fucking edging UMG to give me a fucking copyright strike again. That was petty as hell though. It's in-game music and the fact you can get copyrighted by it is wild. I wish I knew how to translate the graphics I'm seeing to you guys, because it looks like dog shit to you guys, probably. Can I just go off the map? No, it just says no, and I just hit a wall. Okay. I think everything's back where it should be, because obviously I can't fucking close the garage doors for some fucking reason. Oh, wow. Yeah, this looks fucking perfect. And it's a bit dark on my end, but I would assume it would be dark. I mean, fuck wouldn't it? There's like no fucking light in this building whatsoever. Oh, yes. This is now a building, Chad. I just called this lovely thing a building. What you doing? Interesting. I don't know what the hell that weird little nipple thing is on the rim right there. I still love the interior of this thing. Nothing will change it. Honestly, that's probably all I'm going to do for this stream, though. Because I don't really have any other idea what to do yet. So I'm going to save the game and go ahead and... Yeah, you can see it loading on the top of the screen. Okay.